my new rooftop tent. Yep, from Overland Vehicle Systems. Yep, just bought it, just came in today. I'll show you the videos of how it got here, how it is, how we're gonna install it and stuff. But slight bad news is I might open it up in a little bit, but it's gonna be about a month before I can install it because we're leaving tomorrow, headed to Pennsylvania to go see my grandkids and my daughter, son-in-law. So yeah, but stay tuned because I got more to come. So as you can tell, it's a pretty big box, pretty hefty little green tie downs too, so be prepared for that. So right off the bat, opening it up, it is pretty big. It's a big tent. Like I said, this is the 3-person tent extended. It's taking up my whole living room. The living room is not big, but man, this thing's taking up my whole living room. So pretty much everything that needs to go with the tent and all the accessories, bags, shoe bags, all the brackets and stuff like that, they all come inside the tent. So I just went in there, grabbed them all, and now I'm going to take them out and I'm going to check out the inside of the tent really quick. So it's all the way open, it's in the living room. After inspection, I did find that there was a dent, I guess from the shipping, and I'll show you guys that. And I did see that when I was unpackaging, I saw the cardboard had like a punch in it. I was like, man, I hope it didn't crack or anything. It didn't crack it, but it is a dent, and I'm definitely going to email the company and let them know. I don't want to send it back because it's a big old hassle, but we'll see what they say. But everything looks good so far. I had to open it tonight because we're leaving tomorrow to Pennsylvania, but I had to open it to inspect it, and well, good thing because I caught that. So, all right. So opened it up. We're gonna check out all the goodies and accessories that it came with really quick to see what's in there. But we kind of already know, right? Like the foot locker, the shoe locker thing, bags and stuff like that. But we're gonna check those out real quick. And that's definitely a shoe bag that hangs on both sides, and I'll show you guys that once it's up and going. These long ones right here, that's the window poles to hold the windows open. And this big one over here, that's the cover that covers the whole tent once it's on the roof rack. So it comes in a plastic bag like that. So I told my wife it's not gonna open the box until we got back from Pennsylvania. But she went to her dad's and I couldn't help myself and I need to inspect it also. But she's coming. And she just got here. All right, so pretty much to put the rails on, every hole, I don't know if you can see the holes right here, but they've got some tape on there to protect, I guess, from the little metal shavings. So you gotta take the tape off, and then you put the nut and the washer, put it underneath, just stick your hand right through there, goes into the hole, and then you put the rail on. So we'll get to that right now. So pretty much you're gonna slide these guys in this little row. Like so. So it comes with these tools also. You just slide it in there and pretty much catch the nut. Pretty neat. What's up guys, we are back. We were gone to Pennsylvania for 2 weeks and I've been excited to get this tent up on the Jeep to show you guys what it's all about. You guys saw all the unpackaging for the most part, the tent, the unfolding in the living room, the mess that I made right before we left to Pennsylvania. But hopefully we can continue this. The weather is okay today, so we might be able to put it up today on the Jeep, but I have everything kind of laid out. Tent's still in the living room, folded up, but all the gear that it came with is here in the office, so I'm gonna go ahead and show that to you guys right now. So this here is the ladder in the bag. Not quite sure why they put it in the bag. Not sure if we can store it, but the ladder is here. Not sure we can store it on the, well, it's put away on the bag, but it's a nice bag. Nevertheless. And then here we have all the gear. It came with these wrenches, came with everything that you need. Everything is in here. The tie downs are in here, and the brackets are in here as well. Down here is the cover for it. Here we can open that up here. And then over here here's the other gear that I'll lay out for you right now. So we get this bag that rolls up. You can see it. It's pretty neat. And I believe it's for all the steaks. I can show you the output real quick. So I believe the steaks that it comes with. I believe you can use this. Very interesting. Now it only comes with 3 steaks, and this has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steaks, so pretty neat. And then not only that, but there's another item that it came with, and this is the sheet. And I don't know what it is. It's got some stretchy things on the top of it. If anybody knows what this thing is, it might be a blackout thing for something, or maybe for the window, a blackout window, I'm not sure, but it came with that. And then comes with a bag with all the window stakes. So we'll show you those once we get out there and put it together. And then you got the bag, right? And I'll open this for you here. So this is one of the bags, the shoe bag. It's pretty big, and it's got hair on the bottom, so it goes out. And then it's got these here that goes in the tent groove, so that way you hands up. And we got, what else do we got here? And then this guy too, I'm not sure what this is right here, but this also has the guide, and it might be something, a shady or something. And it has the little guide here for the tent also, just like the bag we're carrying. But I'm not sure. We're gonna figure that out. And this is another shoe bag of sorts. Something. Not quite sure. Again, we're going to cover all of this. Maybe I'll run this another shoe bag. More storage bag. Also, it came with a couple of little baggies that I guess go inside the tent. And then this guy just like a gear thing that goes inside the tent. So this is again, I'll show you guys all this stuff once we get in the tent and put it together. So yeah, this is the LED strip, and you can connect it to any kind of like charger you might have. That.
Alright, so what I'm about to show you here is the outside and how the Jeep looks before we put on the roof content. My son's going to help me. I'm not sure if I recorded that, but you're going to see the Jeep and how it looks before and after as well. So stay tuned.
Alright, so as you just saw, that is the Jeep behind me, and the problem that I'm having right now is I'm going to put it up, but I bought the extension room for it, and I don't know if it's going to have a lot of sag on it because my rack is not full size, as you can tell. So see, this would be full size and my rack's lower, so and I'm 6'3", so we'll see how that works out. So I'm trying to figure it out. It was a bit heavy, but trying to figure out how we're going to mount it, given the fact that it doesn't sit completely on the crossbars. So try to figure out another way to do it so that way it's nice and tight. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. As you just saw in the video, just a makeshift setup right now. It's still very movable. But I'll show you the underneath in case you do end up getting this rack and you have a Jeep Gladiator. It's smaller, so I'll show you what the kind of the problem is right now. So since it doesn't go all the way because of the roof, as you can see right here, this is as far as it goes to be able to clamp it to this one. I need to figure out a way to clamp it to this one, and that one. So that's the slight dilemma I'm having there. So these just slide right in here. So it appears that I'm gonna have to move the bracket over, and I'll show you that. So these are pretty permanent. I can't do anything about these. Awesome. Which this back one will support here, but these right here I can move them over. So I'm gonna move it over so that way it grabs this one and grabs the one over there, so that way we have a sturdy setup. And I'll show you a little bit closer. Yeah, so it's gonna have to go through here and then right through there and over. So that's what we're trying to do right now. So these are the crossbars right here that aren't movable, but then these are movable. So I just gotta unloosen it there and loosen it there and slide it back and forth so it matches up with the bed rail, which is right there. That one should be fine because I'm gonna use that one over there. But these right here, I'm gonna use something like this. So I just figured out that even on the crossbars, it doesn't fit. The bracket doesn't fit, and it's just my rack, right? But still, like these, you can see here, goes in there, but it won't reach over to completely, doesn't fit. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna put them on these, and I'm gonna put them on these here. So I'm gonna move them over. I already moved that one over, and then I'm gonna put a piece of wood there and see if that works out. So you just saw my wife putting in some work out here. We're trying to get it done. She's a little bit smaller, a lot smaller than me, so she fits better. And not sure if I told you guys, but I had an accident with my tailbone and it hurts to be in there. But anyways, hopefully that works. We're gonna tighten it up and try to square it up a little bit. Hopefully the weather doesn't get us. You can tell right there it's coming. But so I think you saw that, right? I put a small piece of wood under there so I wouldn't have to frickin' do the nut all the way in there. Hopefully that holds, it doesn't slide. I haven't even opened it yet or anything, but that's kind of the brace of it. We'll see how that holds up. I'm gonna open it now, attach the ladder, and go from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the cover off and then put the ladder on, see how that works, and then yeah, go back to you. Stand by. So pretty much the nuts or the bolts go through the top, and then they tighten up at the bottom, and I'll show you that. Not sure if you can see those, but those guys right there, 2 ducks landed on my roof. Yeah, so pretty much what I'm doing is just putting the nuts and the bolts there's like a little piece of tape down there. I guess it's for like the shavings or whatever.
All right, so this part right here, I could not figure out this ladder, and it kept collapsing, and I would step on it, and it would go down, so the whole bed would go down. It was so annoying, and finally I had to chat GPT another video, and you got to start at the top and then work yourself down. So, anyways, it might be easy for some people, but that's what you see me struggling with right there. So yeah, check that out.
So you definitely have to, this is the rain fly, you gotta hook it up here, here, and here. But then you gotta use the tie downs also that go down to the ground. So that way it stays nice and snug. Yeah. So in this bag, we got the little the hooks for the windows. So these are pretty easy to do. You just gotta throw them in here. That kind of, and then gotta put this hook on this guy. So it's set up for the most part. I did notice some things. I did some makeshift tie downs really quick just so the rain fly stays on there. But I did notice some discrepancies here. And this is the second thing. The first one was it came dented. And I emailed the company and they have not gotten back to me yet. The second thing is, check this out. Oh, you can't really see this. Look at the zipper. Way off. The quality control really screwed up on this here. So I'm just saying, like, that's kind of messed up. I will be emailing them again and see what's up with that, but yeah.
All right, man. So, quick apology to OBS. There's no quality control issue on that zipper, man. The zippers are purposely like that, so the rod for the window stays is able to be put up. So I noticed that when I went to the other side and saw the same thing. I was like, there's no way it could be the same thing. So anyways, that's what that was.
So it is a hot one out here in South Texas, but I'm 6'3", and that's how much room I have. I'm a big dude, 6'3", 250 pounds. My wife will sit right there. Yeah, so not bad. You can sit up here. Yeah, this is the look from down here. Now I wasn't able to put that one on because of the fact that it hits the top of the Jeep there. This part right here. This one went on, not that. So yeah. So this is me at the edge. That's my wife in the middle. And whole space move over that way. Very interesting. And that's a skylight. yeah. Once you stake it down, it'll be perfect, right?
And so essentially it can be a court, a changing room.
So this Annex is definitely cool. I'm super happy with the way it came out, and yeah, it's perfect. Changing, put the toilet down here, a table down here. The whole setup will be perfect. So yeah, and then the ladder goes right in the middle, and yeah, it's pretty neat, man. Stake it down there on each corner. Yeah, so putting it away, kind of skeptical of the Velcro that goes all the way around. Now, I'm not the first dude to ride this rodeo, I guess. The Velcro is pretty strong, but it's just like, oh man, what if it freaking flies off, right? But that's the only thing that I'm kind of like, man, what if, hopefully, praying everything goes well. I'm not gonna freak out over it or anything, but maybe put a bungee or something going over. But overall, pretty happy with it. I will say earlier I was complaining about the quality control, but there's a reason for that it wasn't like that. It's for the poles for the windows to be able to go through. So I take that back. I'm sorry. That's what it was. Packaging up the Annex was super easy. The bag is super big, so that was pretty cool. And you can see that there. That's it.
Yeah, man, so that was pretty much the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's been a long while since I posted anything, but like and subscribe and check us out. I'll be putting another video on in regards to the shower kind of canopy that I'm going to put up there as well. But yeah, if you have any questions, man, put them in the comments. I'll definitely respond to you. Thanks a lot again for watching.